Hey, alright, shalom, shalom. I would like to start off by giving all glory and praise and fear to the Heavenly Father, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I simply double honors to the apostles and the elders of the Great Millstone who do it well. Here's your brother Come, member of the Great Millstone Atlanta Camp. We're back again today with another video. And this one's going to be called, I hope you little niggas are ready. I hope you little niggas are ready. And, this is a screenshot taken from the chat, which, says news: House passes defense bill automatically registering men from 18 to 26 for the draft. And yeah, why is Esau preparing these people, or preparing to send men, off to war? Because this is biblical prophecy, and the Lord told us that the third will come quickly in Revelations 11 chapter. I believe that's the 13th or 14th verse. All right, which this is a driving talk, by the way. But, the Lord told us that these things would happen. The Lord told us that in the end days there will be a draft, which I'll grab it, because that goes into Revelations, it's not Revelations, lucky, 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. Amen. So we're coming into some very serious times, because Esau is going to need, bodies for this war. And when if you Jakes, you go over there to the Middle East, you're not coming back, or the so-called Middle East. You're not coming back over here to America. That's just not happening. You once you go over there, you're not gonna collect 200 and go another round. You're not gonna come back and buy your Hellcat and get shipped back out. No, you're stuck there permanently, man. Permanently. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 16 verse 17. Woe is me who would deliver me in those days. In the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famines and great death, the beginning of wars and power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendments. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor always be mindful of the scourges. You can see famine, we can see these plagues happening. I believe gas in California is damn near $8 a gallon. That's above minimum wage. So how can anyone survive? I'm not sure how much minimum wage is in California, but gas over here in Georgia, I think the highest I've seen it was $3.39 or $3.29, one of the two. Either which way, that's fucking highway robbery, man. That's 2 hours. That is that's 30 minutes out of the hour of a minimum wage job. So basically you're just paying to survive. You're paying to put gas in your car and go to work. That's what a paycheck is nowadays. It's not something sufficient to help you. It's not something that can get you in a better position. You are permanently a slave onto the international banking elite families. All right, but continue on going, and that all goes into their plan, because they look at you people as cattle. So no wonder why they would pass a bill, 18 for men ages 18 to 26. But you women, you're gonna get your just due as well. Don't worry, you want to be men. Yahawah BAHASHAM is gonna show you that you're not a man. When he send you out of war, and now you want to clean fucking a stack full of dishes. Don't worry, the Lord got something for that ass too. Continue on going. Is the book of 2nd Ezra 16 and 24. It says, then shall there be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. Yeah, because a lot of these people are going to die out here, man. The scriptures talk about Isaiah 13:12. It says, well, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even the gold of winter Ophir. So, that's, of course, we understand that's talking about a man of the Heavenly Father, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM, but we can come to the conclusion that what? Alright, a man can be more precious to find gold, because there's going to be no fucking men left out here. And only men who are going to be surviving are those who have the law, the exempt from judgment on their forehead. To continue on going, I'm going to grab the point. There we go. 2nd Ezra 16 verse 33. Their virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms, and their women shall mourn, having no husbands. And why are they going to have no husbands? Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall the bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Exactly. This is how we understand why even Isaiah 4:1 is going to come back in a major scale. And it feels like every single video, I see it. It's a brother talking about Isaiah 4:1. Why? Because this prophecy is about to happen on a major scale. And one thing I remember is that the elder Abba of the Great Millstone Atlanta Camp, he said what? That these women are going to be at the front door of the grocery store begging you to get them a plate, begging you to get, okay, that good old that fried chicken from Publix sitting at the deli, smoking hot. Alright? You know, they can be asking you for fucking $1 to go buy some damn Campbell's chicken noodle soup. But guess what? That $1 can't even buy that anymore, man. It's probably like $2-3 for a fucking cancerous fucking meal, bro. You know, so we're living in some very, very heavy times. Okay, and the men aren't going to be over here, okay, as much. You know, it'd be a man's going to be a very scarce thing. A very, very scarce thing. And that also plays into Isaiah 4:1, because why all these men are going to be over there in the Middle East. Okay, you know, a lot of men aren't going to fight. You're going to see a lot of people in war, in jail, because they're going to be draft dodging. A lot of men are going to be draft dodging. But guess what? Esau's also going to call you women up. All you women who think you're men. Okay, all you niggas who chopped off your rods thinking that's going to save you from the war. That's not going to save you, man. Okay, the Lord has a very, very good aggression, okay, toward you men, which is what? He wants to eliminate all you wicked niggas from off the face of the earth, and you Edomites and all you heathens, man, unless you're a part of the elected nation Israel. What better way to do it but by World War III? You see, Jake has a complex about himself to where he believes that he's actually a fucking thug. Okay, that's why you see all these YNs with switches. So send all them niggas over there first. I say send all the YNs over there first. All them water boys and send out there by the fucking Piedmont exit. Okay, with the fucking Glock tucked somewhere. Okay, send them niggas out, man. Okay, T.I. son, send that nigga out. Okay, T.I. sons, send both of them niggas out. Who else? You know, shit. Anyone, okay, who thinks they're a thug. Okay, you Hispanics as well. Okay, and you Native Americans, man. You think you're fucking hard? Well, go over there and serve so-called man in war. Okay, so a fucking Iranian child who hasn't eaten in 3 days can fucking blow your head right clean off, or a missile can take off both your ligaments. Okay, it's not gonna be like World War I either, where men seeking death and cannot find it, because Esau has modern day medicine. Okay, so Esau might have your legs blown off, okay, by some type of a C4 or a bomb, and you're just there. You're a fucking vegetable. But you still got enough power to you know, shoot a damn gun, because you probably have the brain chip in your mind, and the fucking gun probably connected to the damn brain chip. Hey, look, World War III is going to be a very strange event. A very, 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 very strange event. And why is that? Because we're going to see technology that we've never seen before. Okay? So a lot of people getting booked up for the draft are also people who are about to take the RFID microchip, because Esau is going to send. If you're in the military, man, just get that dishonorable discharge, because Esau is about to force you to line up and take that charagma, whether you can acknowledge it or not. Okay, that's exactly what it is. Okay, you know, I talked to this Jehovah Witness yesterday. Okay, I was doing some Instacart, and I seen him, you know, standing outside, and I asked him a very simple question. I was like, you know, well, what is the mark of the beast? And these niggas had looked at me and told me it was voting. I said, hey, man, all right, y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good day. You know, so we can see how, you know, people are misled, and how people are going to actually be able to come into agreements with this mark. All right, because how else is Esau going to give you a stipend if the dollar is over here collapsing? Okay, you know, and so on and so forth. See, so this is Isaiah 3:25 says, thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty men in war. In the war, what war? World War III. And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she shall be desolate. And she being desolate shall sit on the ground. And if you go up, as Isaiah 3 is talking about, it also goes into what? You know, the Judite woman. You know, because you Judite women, you black women, okay, you dyke black women, okay, you young moms out there, don't worry, Esau's gonna prove you. What is that Mulan song? I'll make a man out of you. Yeah, Esau's gonna make a man out of you hoes, man. All right, Esau's gonna make a man out of you hoes, bro. Isaiah 3:16. Moreover, the Lord Yahawah saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a twinkling with their feet. Basically, you know, it's something called what? A catwalk. You know, you look at these women, okay, who are on the runway, they do something what's known as a catwalk, okay, you know, which is basically a seductive walk. And women purposely do that. They might make that ass jiggle a little bit, you know, to turn you on, so you can come up and talk to them, you know, just so you can boost their ego. And since they already have 7 different niggas paying their bills, okay, they're gonna reject you, you know. that's just the world we live in. This is the world under the biblical Edomite. Job 9:24. The earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the face of the judge thereof. If not, where and who is he? Isaiah 3 verse 17. Therefore, the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM will smite with the scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. The so-called black men can't grow here, and the Lord YAHAWAH will discover their secret parts. Okay, meaning what their sins. You know, and the Lord is discovering the so-called black woman's sins, man. This is why she's going to get judged tremendously during the times to come. One of her judgments is going to be what? Her going to war, okay? Her getting dished out over there to go fight the Arabs, okay? That mighty men of Babylon. Let's see if I can grab that. Forborn to fight. There we go. This is the book of Jeremiah 51 verse 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborn to fight. Look at that word forborn. Okay, it's Kadal, which also, you know, I'm kind of learning the Syrian right now, so this kind of makes it a lot easier when you have the word I'm looking at it from my own, you know. Y'all can, if you want to look at it, you can look at it. Okay, that is a law, you know. But it's Kadal, and that da and the la are connected, so you would drop that last one right there. But it should say, I mean, you're supposed to know it apparently, from what the bro Yaquab told me. But you know, I just take skill. Honestly, I just take skill. I just take skill to know. It's experience. You know, but hey, I'm trying. It says probably to be flabby by implication, deceased. Yeah, cease, fall, forbear, forsake, leave off. These people are about to leave off the draft. They're about to leave. Okay, the mighty men of Babylon are forborn to fight, leave undone, forbear, to stop, cease, and desist. It's what's that scene on Goodfellas? Where's the papers? They're about to throw the papers, bro. You know, hey, because Esau, you remember, and also a lot of these ICE agents, they're gonna go over there, man. Esau gonna be like, hey, man, look, we need a hand. So all you niggas, all you fucking spics and niggas who signed up, and you fucking Native Americans who signed up to oppress your own people through ICE, and Esau's throwing you $40,000 bonuses, $50,000 bonuses. I see it. I be on Indeed. I see this shit. Okay, guess what? That's your ass. Okay, Esau gonna send your ass over there. What's that video? You're going to World War III. You are cooked. Nigga, Jake, you are cooked. Okay, Esau's not playing no games. Esau is on project. He knoweth he have but a short time. Okay, that's Esau's. Okay, memo. Project. He knoweth he have but a short time. So what is he gonna do with that short time? Try to kill as many of you niggas and chip you up as soon as possible. ASAP, as T.I. said. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might has failed. They became as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken. Yeah. Okay, scriptures talk about the valley of unwalled villages, roughly paraphrasing. We're talking about what? America not being hit by any nuclear missiles, man. You know, which America is going to get hit with nuclear missiles very, very soon. That's going to be the end-all, be-all of World War III. Okay, and of course, other places are going to get hit as well, but Babylon the Great and Israel are going to be the main places. Israel's going to be rebuilt, but Babylon the Great is not going to be ever inhabited again, according to the book of Isaiah, the 13th chapter. All right? And that's a promise from the Lord, man. The Lord said, look, I ain't want to see this goddamn place anymore. I ain't want to see, okay, it's going to be a memorial. And as it should be, because this place is just fucking utterly wicked, man. Utterly wicked, man. I'll tell you what, and the so-called Jews, those are some nasty, disgusting people. All right, I was delivering to this house today, and as I'm delivering it, I look in the window. There is a menorah. So I was thinking, it's either a Hebrew Israelite or it's a so-called Jew, right? Nigga, they have a fucking the LGBTQ flag, okay, QRS flag, in their driveway, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? How does these two even match? But all right, that's the confusion of Babylon the Great. Okay, and as I'm leaving, the kids, okay, that live at the crib, okay, I guess their mom wasn't there, but they're getting off of I said work, but school. In my mind, I said work, but I meant school. Okay, getting off of school to come home off the bus. I asked him, I was like, what race are you guys? And of course, he kind of stumbled. I was like, you an Israelite? So I was, because they didn't look like Amalekite. They looked like Hispanics or Native Americans. Say, yeah, my dad's a Native American. I was like, oh, that's cool. But I was still confused because why do you have a LGBTQ flag sitting outside your fucking driveway and your father is supposed to be what? Knowing about the scriptures. So all these people out here are fucking confused, man. All these people out here are confused, and this is why the Lord is doing his masterful plan, which is to what? Bring forth War 3, man. And you niggas gonna be the first one shipped out, man. I wholeheartedly, I believe Esau is purposely setting this shit up so he can purposely ship you niggas out first and chip you niggas up first. Okay, all you jakes out there are in the military, I suggest you get that discharge, man, because shit is about to fucking go crazy. Okay, it's about to get wild out here. Okay, the Lord's not playing around. All right, Revelation 11 verse 14, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And the third woe is going to come quickly, and you see it happening rapidly. Okay,